Hey there, stampers and crafters. Tammy Williams here with TammyLovesStampin.com, and today we're going to make a gift card box. Look at this cool box. It's so easy to make. You just need 2 pieces of regular size cardstock, a little bit of designer series paper, and some ribbon, and you've got an excellent gift box that you can put A2 size cards in. Let me just open it real quick and show you. Just slip the ribbon off and the lid comes off just like that, and then we can put our cards inside like this. So we can fit, I don't know how many cards, maybe half a dozen or more cards and envelopes in this nice little gift box, and then you can give it as a gift to someone and give them a box of assortment of gift greeting cards, handmade greeting cards that they can use when they need them. So let's get started. The first thing you need is 2 sheets of cardstock, and these measure 8.5 by 11. Yeah, 8.5 by 11. But we're going to cut them both down, and so the first one we're going to cut to be the size of 9 3/4 by 8.5. So this is my 8.5 side, so I want to cut the long side at 9 3/4. So let's go over here to 9 3/4. Whoops, 9 3/4. Measure twice, cut once, right? That's what they say. Alright, so there's my first piece, and this is going to be the bottom of the bottom of the box. So the larger piece, the 9 3/4 by 8.5 bottom part of the box will be scored then at 2 inches on all sides. So now we're going to go to 2 inches and score, flip it, go to 2 inches and score, flip it, go to 2 inches and score, flip it, go to 2 inches and score. So now we have all 4 sides scored. So let me grab my bone folder. It's one thing I forgot. Okay, here we go. Alright, so we're going to fold this up like that and give it a little burnish. One side, and then fold this one, give it a little burnish on that side, like that, and the last side like that. Alright, so now we have our 2-inch crease all the way around. So that will be the bottom, and we're going to make a few cuts in here. So what we'll do is just cut this up to the 2-inch score right on one corner here, and then on the other side we'll cut again to just up to the 2-inch score. So then we have these 2 pieces here that will end up being bent in like that and then like that to make our box. So then we'll flip it around the other side and do the same thing. Cut in here up to the 2-inch score line, cut in here up to the 2-inch score line, and now we've got these pieces here, and then we just flip our sides up and glue them, and that's our box. Isn't that easy? So easy. We do the same thing with the lid, except on a smaller scale. So let's get our next piece of cardstock, and this one we're going to cut at 7 7/8. So 7 7/8 by 6 5/8. And I can never tell which 6 5/8 is, so I got to use my little ruler here. 6 5/8. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8 is right there, which is right here. piece off. Now this is going to be the top of our box, the lid. So now we're going to cut, or not cut, we're going to score at 1 inch all the way around. So like right here, 1 inch, and score. Next side we're going to do 1 inch, score, flip it again to 1 inch, and score, and then the last side, 1 inch, and score. And then we're going to get our little bone folder and crease it real well. Just enhance those creases. That's it. And then this side. And then this side. Okay, now we've got them nicely creased. So now we're just going to cut our little slits with our snips. Again, the same as we did with the bottom. We're just going to cut on the score line up to the 1 inch score. So we just have that little cut right there. Same thing on the other side. Just cut right along the score line. And then flip it around. Do the same thing on the other side. Cut right along the score line up to the 1 inch score line. And that's that. So then we just want to add our adhesive and glue everything together, and then we have our box. It's as simple as that. Then if you want to decorate the lid let's see, measures about 4.5, so we'd want it to be about 4.25 by 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5/8, I think, 5 5/8. So I got a piece of DSP here that we're gonna decorate the top with, and what did I say, 4.25, I think. Yeah, about 4.25. 4.25. And we're gonna cut that, and then we're gonna turn it and cut this at 5 and what did I say? 5 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8. Yeah, about 5 5/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a little bit bigger. Better to be too big than too little, right? So cut that like that. Let's see how that fits. A little long. Maybe it cut a little bit more off. Maybe just another little sliver. Yeah, that'll do it. Good. And I think I will wait to adhere that after we glue this all together. So let's get this scoring or cutting tool out of the way. And now you can take your, you can use either glue or you can use tear and tape. I like to use tear and tape because it's nice and strong. And you'll want to, on your little cut ends here, put your adhesive or glue. So I'm just going to put a little strip right there, tear that off, and then I'm on the inside of this piece, put another little strip, tear that off, and then this side, same thing. Sometimes I just go at an angle, it's a little easier. It doesn't matter, it's not going to be seen. I'll put a little bit more on this side. Alright, and then you just peel off the backing. I love tear and tape. It just works so well, especially on projects like this where you need a good seal. So then you want to line up your corner and attach it. Line up this corner and attach that side. And we'll peel this back off. These out of the way. Peel this one off. Some people use the take your pick tool, a little pokey part to poke at this to peel it off, but I don't know, I've always used my fingernails to get under there and get that out of there. Alright, and then once again you want to line up your corner, attach it, line up your corner, and attach it. And there we have our lid. Alright, and now I'm going to attach my decoration, my DSP, Designer Series paper. I think I'm going to use glue for this, even though I really don't like using glue a whole lot, but it is a little more permanent. So let's put some glue all the way around here. And put this right on here, kind of center it, kind of eyeball it, and we get it right in the center. Perfect. There, now our lid is decorated. Let me press it down a little bit, wait for that glue to dry for a minute. Alright, we've got our lid. Now let's do the bottom of our box. Same thing, we got to add some adhesive to our corners. This one I'm going to add 2 pieces on each corner because it's a little bit bigger piece of cardstock to cover. One side. Now let's do the other side. Some adhesive on there. And you see how quick and easy this goes together. It's just very, very easy. Once you have the measurements and once you've done scoring it and cutting it, and just attach all the corners and you're done. Decorate it however you want. I am going to be in a craft fair this weekend, and so I wanted to get a few of these boxes made to see if I can sell them at my craft fair. See if anybody wants to buy them. Not really sure how much to sell them for, but I don't know. What do you think? $5 a box? $3 a box? I don't know. There's those 2 corners done. And we peel off the backing on this side. And this side. I hope my camera's not jiggling too much. I can see it wiggling a little bit, but can't help it because the table shakes. When I'm in Minnesota, I've got a more sturdy surface and it doesn't shake, but now that I'm down in Tucson for the winter, I haven't come up with an ideal setup yet. Alright, so we want to line up these corners here, like that. Give it a little press. And line up these corners here, like that. Oops. Line them up a little better. There we go. And give it a little rub to make sure I press down that glue real good. And that is our box. We can put our cards in. Look at that. Put the lid on. And we can put some beautiful ribbon around it. This is called iridescent ribbon. I love it. It's so shiny and shimmery. It really adds to the box. I'm going to cut a little bit off here. And Hopefully I got enough to make a bow. Look at that. How pretty is that? Let me just trim the end of this off a little bit. At an angle. Oops, got a little bit of... There we go. Look at that. So pretty. I love it. What do you think? You gonna give it a try? I hope you give it a try. It's so easy. And like I said, they're great for holding your cards and giving them as gifts. So this is Tammy with TammyLovesStamping.com. Take care and God bless.